My ETA on the first fight is when I'm ready. I think I've almost got it. Shouldn't be too long from now. Let's see. Dragapult kills the Pheromosa. Scizor kills Meowscarada. Assault Vest Milo should beat Blacephalon. Metagross beats Iron Boulder. What would Metagross beat? Metagross is taking 2 hits from this guy. I've got a Citrus Berry, but it might not knock me down that low. What would I be taking on Scizor? Probably a Mighty Cleave. Then it would Mega Horn. Yeah, no, I almost never go to... Sorry. I almost never go to Citrus there unless it crits me. That probably would be Noivern for kill. I have Citrus, not Assault Vest. Yeah, that would almost certainly be Noivern. How do I account for that? It's gonna click Dark Pulse more likely than not. And if it's clicking Dark Pulse, all I really have to do is keep something out. Weavile does keep this guy in check. If both of these are still alive, it would probably be Empoleon for slow kill, which is workable. And if this is the last guy standing, Weavile does just outspeed and kill it with knockoff. Okay. So if I'm betting Dark Pulse, Weavile's a pretty easy call. And if let's see. If it's something else, I will be Calm Assault Vest. Milo can act as an emergency check to this guy with Ice Beam. After one Draco, it should have a 50% chance to switch, too. So I can Bounty Bubble and try to nail the switch. Get a little health back before I switch myself. Weavile. Let's go on Adamant Never Melt Ice, so I can pick this guy off with Ice Shard. Nice thing is that if it has a kill with something other than Draco, I know if it's going to Draco or not, basically. It's very predictable on the Draco. And if it's going for Draco, I can just not switch in Weavile. Okay. Weavile should check the Noivern. Milo checks Blacephalon. Metagross checks this. Scizor checks this. Dragapult should prevent bad odds and just kill the Pheromosa, which means now I just need a good check to the Empoleon. If it comes in on Weavile, it's clicking Flash Cannon. Electivire can handle that. Adamant with an Expert Belt would just put this away with close combat. I suppose I'd like something a little sturdier. But at the same time, it's like, should I need it? I guess with Milo, it could have a bad on situation where this comes in. If I bring in Electivire on that, what could happen? You could most certainly come in. And then Electivire probably wouldn't be able to switch in again. Yeah, I think I want a sturdier answer. How's Stunfisk doing? I think Stunfisk should do okay against this. Metagross is going to be holding a Citrus Berry. Let's have a look at my current loadout. It's Citrus, Metagross, Assault Vest, Milo, Scizor with the Megastone, Scarf, Dragapult, Weavile, Never Melt Ice. I could go lefty Stunfisk and probably just outlast this. And it works on 111. And this is literally the same set. Dawn runs the same Empoleon the entire freaking game. So I go Sassy. Then let's fix up your moveset. Stomping Tantrum for sure, because I don't have Earthquake yet. I shouldn't need it. We are not clicking Rock Slide. Rock Slide, not so Rock Slide. Stomping Tantrum, Volt Switch. Let's have a look at your moveset, buddy. You get Pain Split, that's pretty funny. Wait, that's hysterical. I could become a Water Steel type. I guess that helps me resist Flash Cannon a little better. What would happen if I did that? What would it want to click? It would just be Air Slash at that point. I don't hate that. You know what? Sure. Well, I guess let's make sure this isn't randomly banned. Because I've literally never used this move. Yeah, it's legal. Okay. Yeah. Let's go Reflect type over probably T-Bolt. Yeah, slow Volt Switch is pretty useful. Reflect type should keep me pretty healthy. And then you are Sassy Nature. Let's give you Leftovers. And then I think we're ready to roll. Stunfisk to the team, and then I think we're ready. Everyone's leveled. Yeah, I guess Milo's going competitive. I mean, what does Marble Scale do for me? All it really does is make Boulder hit a little less hard. Which shouldn't matter, I have a Metagross. Once more. And then I think we can run it. So we're doing Dawn first. If I click on Brendan with this team, I am probably wiping. Let's do it. Okay. So, Pheromosa is broken. This thing has a Focus Sash, incredible coverage, incredible power. Scarf Dragapult is just going to outspeed and kill it through its Sash with Dragon Darts. Alright. The AI does see that I'm locked into a Dragon-type move, so this shouldn't be Noivern. This should be Meowscarada. Perfect. Meowscarada has Kill with Knockoff and Play Rough, but it's going to click Knockoff because it always wants to click Knockoff. We go Scizor. Scizor has a Scizor, right? So it's going to take less damage than normal than from this. Yep. Ouchie Wawa. That's fine. This is either Knockoff or Triple Axle. I'm going to Mega Evolve in close combat. Oh, I forgot to add Mega Scizor. Whatever, he's right here. It didn't upload the thing right. It clicks Knockoff again. That's fine. We delete this with close combat. That's Meowscarada packed up. Alright, I am at 114. This should be Iron Boulder. Okay. Gets its booster energy. Totally fine. Sure, buddy. Increase your speed. I'm throwing out the slowest guy on my team. Oh, one of them. I have a lot of slow guys on my team, actually. Mighty Cleave is the only move that kills here, so it's the only thing you can click. We're gonna go Metagross. Metagross is impish, swallows this. Yum, 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 delicioso. This is Mega Horn. I'm pretty sure it can't bad odds because I show 2-hit KO or 1-hit KO to everything on the team. I'm just going to Iron Head. Oh wow, it actually crit me. That's fine, I have Citrus Berry. That is totally fine. We kill this with Iron Head. Boulder dealt with. This should be Blacephalon. Yep. That's scary ass shit. This is Flamethrower or Shadow Ball. I think it clicks Flamethrower because Shadow Ball isn't guaranteed. I'm pretty sure this is Flamethrower. If it's Shadow Ball, I think I'm still fine. I have an Assault Vest specifically for that. Show me Flamethrower. Nice. That's really good for us. That's really, really good for us. This has Life Orb. So now it's always dead to Bounty Bubble. We're just going to click it. Shadow Ball, sting a little. Cool. And now we heal off everything we take from this guy, because Bounty Bubble is a fair and balanced move. Packed up. I'm pretty sure this is Empoleon. Noivern doesn't think it can win the matchup. Yep. Okay. This should be Air Slash. Well, I guess it's a roll. The toss-up, that is. I could go for a burn with Scald. I mean, Milo can sit on this for a while, but I'd rather preserve HP. Let's just flip turn. Milo could act as an emergency check to the Noivern, so let's preserve HP. We're gonna flip. And bring in my answer. My boy Stunfisk. Nice damage, buddy. Alright, we're not killing this in one hit. We're going to have to outlast it. I'm going to Reflect type. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Nice. Give me that. So now Stunfisk is Water Steel. Meaning we quad resist Flash Cannon. Let's start tantruming, huh? So now it's just going to mash Air Slash. Before too long, we'll be able to get this guy to start roosting. For too long, this guy's going to start roosting. I guess I should make sure to update the calc with Sunfisk's new typing. That's Earth Power. Maybe I can scam a defense drop. He crit flinched me? Police? Help, I'm being robbed. There's the roost, sure. That's 1 of 5. It's fine, we're not... Oh wow, that's a big crit. How much does Meta Gross do with Stomping Tantrum? 53%? Okay, I do have to sit this out a little longer. I do have to sit this out a bit longer. Tantrum again. This should be roosts. It's roost number 2. Roost number 3. I'm just Earth Powering here to conserve Tantrum PP. And maybe scam a special defense drop. So let's see, that's 3 roosts gone. Eventually, he's going to run out of air slashes. There's the 4th roost. Stunfisk is not getting those drops. There's the last roost. So now it's just a matter of time. I guess I should update the calc with my actual typing right now. That's great, buddy. This guy cannot be dropped. Sooner or later, you're gonna run out of those. Just don't flinch me, we're good. Awesome. Alright, took a while, but Stunfist does pick up the Empoleon pretty consistently. Alright. All that's left now is the Specs Noivern. I am not in Draco Meteor range. I like to make a point of that. I am not in Draco Meteor range. It would have to crit me. I'm pretty sure this is not Draco. I'm pretty sure this is just Dark Pulse. I'm pretty sure this is Dark Pulse. I mean, I live a Dark Pulse crit. Is there anything I can switch in on both? I guess Milo. Yeah, Milo's handle's okay. Milo handle's fine. Let's go Milo, just confirm the move. I want to be sure I'm right about this. I'm pretty sure this is Dark Pulse. It does click Draco. Oh, interesting. I mean, this is fine. 132. We Ice Beam. And if this crits, Milo is dead. But it does not crit us. So this is -4. Do I hit the 1 in 16 to make this live? Nope. See ya. Alright. Could have been a little cleaner, but it's okay. We're good. Okay. So that's Dawn packed up. We've got Brendan. We picked Torchic. That's what we're up against. Dear God. Alright. Back to the box. Back to the box. How am I putting this guy in a home? You have some crazy shit. No, you just have Electric Surge. Got it. Alright, how am I killing this? The Crobat. is easy enough to put away with Metagross. I'm sure Psychic Fangs does the job. Yeah, Psychic Fangs easily kills this. What about Hammer Arm on the Goodra? Hammer Arm scares this out. Then let's look at the moveset against the rest. They wouldn't see the seed, right? Yeah, I think it loses. I'm pretty sure it still loses by its own logic. Urshifu would definitely see that it can win. Wait. No, it wouldn't. Urshifu wouldn't see that I can win, because I can Hammer Arm it twice. And I survive a 9th roll Wicked Blow. Ogerpon also thinks it loses. Which means the only U-turn / bad odds candidate is... No, it can't even be Swampert. This can't bad odds. Crobat cannot bad odds here. With this moveset. But I'm pretty sure it can still U-turn. What would it U-turn to? Let me think. How am I gonna do this? The problem isn't bad odds for the opener. The problem is U-turn. What would it bring in? Would it just bring in Swampert? And if it brings in Swampert, can I just stick it out? I don't think so. Absolutely not. No shot in the universe I stick that out. Okay. See, let's give you Psychic Fangs. Drop Tantrum. No shot, right? Surely not? No. It would've been funny, though. Give you Hammer Arm to chase out Goodra and Urshifu. Let's see. Yeah, Metagross looks pretty good there. Alright. And if Crobat does switch, Metagross can just come back in later. Okay, so the Metagross Open is good. The Metagross Open is good. I guess if I have two things I'm worried about, it's Tapu Koko and the Ogerpon. How does Koko do against Stunfisk? Pretty freaking well. Unless I bait Supercell Slam. It's not gonna be Koko against Metagross. It's gonna be Urshifu. Or, I guess it would be you. If I take a hit, it's Urshifu, actually. If I take a hit, it will bring in Urshifu. How do I defeat Urshifu with my current box? I would be baiting Wicked Blow. So whatever comes in would have to be able to take that and kill this on the crackback. My fairy type lineup is not perfectly well suited for taking on an Urshifu this time around, unfortunately. Mawile is vulnerable to a close combat. Wigglytuff is also vulnerable to a close combat, and Gardevoir passes away to 2 Wicked Blows. Wait a minute. Oh no. No, it's not gonna sucker punch. Actually, it's not gonna sucker punch me. Right? It's not gonna sucker punch me if it has a kill and it's faster than me, right? That's fiction. Surely that's fiction. I mean, if I bait close combat, this is free. Because it clicks Wicked Blow, and then I just Mega Evolve and outrun it. But I'd have to bait close combat. But I do think I like that opener. Mega Gardevoir, level 84, outspeeds this and gets all of its health back with Draining Kiss. I don't hate that. I just have to bait close combat. It's not going to bad odds out. It thinks it can kill me. I just have to bait CC, which is probably not hard. Yeah, I'll bring Gardevoir. Okay. Is Moonblast stronger or is Hyper Voice stronger? Hyper Voice is significantly stronger. See, Hyper Voice on the Gardevoir. Gardevoir. Okay. So that's a way around the Urshifu. It's not going to sucker punch me. It's going to see it's faster than me. I guess I should ask that, though. So. Would have been funny. I mean, as long as I'm taking a close combat, it should be fine. Heck, I can even stomach an Ice Punch at that range. So let's see. Metagross handles this. Assuming I should bait this for Wicked Blow, whatever happens. I need to bring something in to eat Wicked Blow and bait close combat for Gardevoir, and then I can kill this. What is a good Pokemon to take the Wicked Blow? How does Mawile do into it? Mawile does okay, but I already have a Mega. Oh. Oh, wait. Drapion's, like, incredible into Wicked Blow. That's right. Does Drapion bring anything else of value to the battle? Not really. Maybe there's something better I can bring. Avalugg into this guy. Takes minimal damage from Wicked Blow. How does it do against Coco? Pretty freaking well. Yeah, let's go Impish. Lefties. And then this guy can probably 1v1 the Coco without too much trouble. Actually, I can just pivot back and forth between this and something else. Okay. So, Avalugg to get the baiting I want. Why did I even run to the PC, bro? Avalugg. There you are. Okay, so Avalugg comes in on Wicked Blow, baits close combat, brings in Gardevoir. Gardevoir eats the quad-resisted close combat. Urshifu wants to not to sucker punch. It wants to Wicked Blow me because it thinks it's faster than me. And then Gardevoir Megas and outruns it. That's a level 84. A timid Gardevoir outspeeds this by 5 points. What's up, fools? We're cooking, Brandon. I already beat May. Dawn. I am May. I beat myself to death. Let's see. So Gardevoir packs up the Urshifu because it can't bad odds. It thinks it beats me. What does Gardevoir bait? I'll have Hyper Voice. Wow, Hyper Voice does... Oh yeah, I guess this is 150 special defense. So at the level of HP I should be on... no, I already beat Dawn this stream. This is the second fight. I guess it would be Ogerpon for fast kill. Yeah, it would be Ogerpon for fast kill. And... let's look at that close combat range again. It's the same. Gardevoir's physical bulk does not change. What's the worst outcome for me? I guess the worst outcome is baiting Cudgel. So I'd want it be more damage. 56, 234, that's what? 178? Ogerpon comes in. Yeah, if I get a max roll close combat, I do bait Ivy Cudgel. Because if I get anything less than a max roll, Ivy Cudgel isn't a guaranteed kill and just goes Woodhammer. Wait, no, that's not true. I'm draining kissing this guy. I'm gonna be at full HP. Yeah, I'm gonna be at full HP. It's gonna Woodhammer. So hold on. By this point, Metagross checks the Crobat forever. I gave you lefties, yeah? We're giving you... Oh, wait. You need... You definitely want... I think you want lefties. You know what? I'm going to give you Citrus and give Metagross the lefties so it can keep coming in. Because I suspect Crobat's going to be doing a lot of running. Let's see. I need... the leftovers. There's one on Bronzong. Yeah, you can hold this. Okay. So Metagross beats the Crobat. Gardevoir with the Avalugg pivot beats the Urshifu. Gardevoir baits fast kill from the Ogerpon for Woodhammer. How do I punish the Ogerpon here? I have a Choice Scarf, but I don't think Delphox has a move that puts this away. Let's see, what's it weak to? It's weak to specifically Flying, Poison, Rock. No, I don't think Delphox gets anything that puts this away. Fire Grass. How do I kill this guy? Not with Rhyperior. I need to switch in on a Woodhammer first off. How does Victory Bell do? Obliterated. Cinderace. Takes a pretty horrifying amount of damage from Woodhammer. What's my answer? Drapion takes Woodhammer, okay. With Battle Armor, I'm protected from crit. That is still... That's horrifying that... Wait. Oh! Mold Breaker means it can still crit me. That's horrifying. Okay, so Drapion's not a safe answer to this. How does Gliscor do? Ow! Okay. How am I killing this thing? Wait. Noivern comes in... Outspeeds even with a modest nature. Needs a life orb. But does pick this up. The problem being this can easily just bad odds to Tapu Koko. And Noivern is not bulky, so I don't know how many times I can do that. Let's look at other options real quick. How does the Pult do? The Pult gets packed by Throat Shock. How do you do? Wait, you get Sap Sipper. You do only have 50 attack. Ugh, how do I kill this? Take a Woodhammer, either outspeed and kill, or beat it in 1v1 straight up. I'm using my Mega on Gardevoir. How do I do this? How's Turtonator do? Turtonator takes its hits pretty well. But I can't burn it, which is pretty cringe. How's Mega do? Not great. Considering this is... Yeah, okay. Bro, how do I kill this thing? Bro, how? Maybe I PP stall it. It has Mold Breaker. I can't even Flash Fire this thing. It has a Mold Breaker. I need Avalugg for the Tapu Koko, and Avalugg doesn't win the matchup anyway. How's Heat-Proof Bronzong do? It has Mold Breaker. That's not going to work. Dude, Mold Breaker is ending my career right now. Chandelure? Dies to Throat Chop. Okay. Bro, what kills this thing? How much damage does Drapion do with, say, Poison Jab? Because I'm not playing for a cross-poison crit. Not nearly enough. This thing is bulkier than it has any right to be. How did I kill this last time? I genuinely don't remember. How does this Slowbro do? It takes the hits okay, but like there's just too much going on there. I'm dead to crit from Throat Chop if it gets even a decent roll with Woodhammer. And Shell Sidearm, I mean, it could kill. Bro, how? Is there anything that checks this if I'm able to get it in on Ivy Cudgel? How's Inteleon do? Scopeland Snipe Shot does 69%. Not quite enough. Dude, this thing is gonna eat my ass. How does Walrein do? This has Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker is running my pockets right now. I mean, Dauntless Shield does improve my bulk. I could go Citrus. Unironically, I think Turtonator is my answer. Turtonator is my answer here. Where's the Turt? There he is. Shell Armor doesn't do anything because this thing has freaking Mold Breaker. Oh, it has Swords Dance. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This can Swords Dance on me. Please tell me you get something useful to stop this thing. How much does Head Smash do? You have 58 attack. It's not going to do anything, bro. Dude. It's going to Swords Dance on me. Shadow Shield doesn't even help you. I mean, it does, I guess, but, like, not to the amount that it needs to. Dude, this Ogre Pawn is running my pockets. Noivern can check it and kill it with a Life Warp, but the thing is, Noivern isn't bulky. This thing can bad odds out to Tapu Koko. I have to bring it back in, and I might not even be baiting Woodhammer. But this might be my best answer. Because Turtonator takes its hits, but it invites Swords Dance. I'd really rather not deal with that. I can't even burn it. I can't even burn it. Jeez. Shell Armor doesn't matter. It has Mold Breaker. Float Soul does a lot of damage with Surging Strikes, but passes away to Woodhammer, which is what I'm baiting with Gardevoir. With anything that can take this on. I don't think I have anything that can take it on in a conventional 1v1. I think I just have to send the Noivern and hope it works out. Yeah, let's bring Noivern. I think Noivern is going to be a slightly better answer. Where's the dude? The myth, the man. Where'd he go? Am I blind? He's right there. Come on. Okay. Modest Noivern outspeeds this by 1 point, so I can afford it. And then you need a Life Orb to actually get the kill. Where, oh where can I find it? It is on... Yep. Let's have a look at those numbers again. I guess theoretically I could switch it on Woodhammer and click Roost. That's probably not a bad idea. It covers for a switch, keeps Noivern relatively healthy. Oh, PP max. It's not max PP, it's PP max. Let's go ahead and max Aero Blast too. Whoops. I'll max Avalug's Recover too. Okay. Let's save so all that's imported in the calc. Okay. Remove Gardevoir so that shows properly. That's checked that way. Noivern almost certainly baits Tapu Koko. Yeah, Noivern definitely baits Tapu Koko. Tapu Cookie. It's gonna click Play Rough. I go to Avalugg to take it. I could go to Gliscor on Supercell Slam. And Gliscor is pretty useful in general in this fight, I think. How does it do against the Goodra? I take decent damage. But if I keep Metagross healthy, Metagross can beat it. Which shouldn't be hard, it says leftovers. So yeah, I can beat Gliscor. How does Gliscor do into this guy? Gliscor dominates this guy. Okay. So Gliscor checks this. This is checked by Metagross. And then Swampert. What comes in on the Gliscor after I kill this? I think it's just Swampert. Swampert clicks Liquidation or Avalanche. That's a little spooky. Depending on my HP. Do I have a decent answer to both? How does Walrein do? Walrein's going to invite Power Up Punch for sure. Do I have a better answer? How does Gyarados do? Gyarados does pretty well into this. Anything else? Decidueye gets cooked by Avalanche. What's the damage look like normally? Looks like that. Wait. Gyarados gets Power Whip, right? Power Whip does put this away. Am I gonna bet on Gyarados Power Whip? Yes, Giga Chad. Surely Gyarados gets it by now. Although I guess in a pinch I could just go Yachi Berry on Decidueye. Yachi Decidueye is probably a little better. Yeah, I think Yachi Decidueye is better here. What's my speed? 148. I speed tie this. I don't think I need my speed. My attack points here. Yeah, it's Decidueye. Decidueye can also help act as an answer to the stupid guy. Yes. The Goodra. Where's the Hat Man? Where's the Hat Man? There he is. My boy, ouch. Whereas Gyarados only really gets stalled by the Goodra. I mean, how much damage am I doing into this guy? With Quill Rush, I do put it away with a Jolly Nature. Can I still kill this with an Adamant Nature? I do. Yeah, we stay Adamant. Quill Rush. If Swampert were to bad odds out, Decidueye wouldn't be killing it, wouldn't be attacking it for more than one turn anyway. So we go Yachi Berry, and Swampert is accounted for. Okay. I think we're ready. Hang on. A few housekeeping things. Poison Gliscor. Save the game. Add Decidueye to the party. Add Mega Gardevoir. And I guess if I want to make sure I have one calc right, it's this one. Yes, okay. If I had to pick a Pokemon that I think is going to be a real pain in the ass, it is this Ogerpon. But that remains to be seen. With all that said, let's go through the team and then do this. Alright, here we go. Okay. In a normal battle, nothing would be able to bad odds in. But this has U-turn. I'm just gonna psychic things. Interesting. Does bad odds interact with U-turn? I never even considered that. In any case, psychic things puts this guy away. Goodbye, Crobat. This should be Urshifu for Wicked Blow. Good. Yeah. We go to Avalugg to eat the Wicked Blow. I should have gone sturdy. That's okay. I'm not letting Avalugg fight this thing. Okay. Now I'm baiting close combat. We go Gardevoir. And now the awesome thing about Gardevoir here is that base Gardevoir is slower than Urshifu. It thinks it kills me with Wicked Blow here. It's not going to get to. I'm going to Mega Evolve and get all that HP back, because Mega Gardevoir is just a little bit faster. I'll take that. Thank you. I'm pretty sure this is Ogerpon. Yep. Okay. Ogerpon sees kill with Woodhammer. We are going to go Noivern. Alright, this can either bad odds to Tapu Koko, or it can stay in and Throat Chop. We're gonna Aero Blast. Okay. That's fine. We will simply bait this in later then. Electric Surge is up. It's a defense boost. That's completely fine. Completely fine. Damn. That's so much damage. This is Play Rough. Yeah, we go the guy here. How much does a crit do? I guess I should be mindful of that. Ow! Okay. Crit Slam does 150. I'm going to recover. We get some health back. And then we recover the rest of that off. Alright. Here comes another Slam. We're going to go Gliscor to eat the Slam and make this thing take half its health. You've been blocked. This is Play Rough. We go back to Avalugg. I guess that makes sense. I mean, that's fine. You know why? Because now Terrain is gone. Terrain is gone. I'm going to Accelerock, get a little chip damage in. Let's recover. Perfect. And now it should be using Slam again. We go Gliscor and it kills itself. I got played. Hello? I mean, without that... This guy's kind of mixing me. I can't even lie. Eh, stick to the plan. It's fine. Nice crit. Let's recover. This guy has not missed a slam. He's got 3 roosts left. If I get a high roll, I'm going to switch to Gliscor and see if I can catch him. Damn, that's a low roll. Let's run it again. That's 3 roost. Not dead to crit, right? Right. I'll recover while he roosts. That's 4 roost. I am more than happy to play this out, buddy. That's 5 roost. Okay, he's out. That's fine. Avalug's probably done fighting after this anyway. Be a decent roll. I guess I died double crit. Let's go Gliscor. If he play roughs me, I just got completely owned. Good. Coco keeps going and crashes. Back to Avalug. This is play rough, and then we can just pick it up with Accelerock. It's fine. Boop. There we go. I guess I wasn't in range. This is Flash Cannon, right? Yes, this is only Flash Cannon. Metagross does very well here. Ow! It's a crit. Oh, Psychic Fangs. Oh, it says lefties. Why'd I do that? That looks like a decent roll, at least. Don't drop me. No drops, no drops, no drops. Nice. I think you die. I'm pretty sure this is dead. If not, I pick it up with Bullet Punch next turn, but it should be dead. Yep, good. This will be Swampert for Earthquake, which works perfectly for me. I have no issue with this being Swampert Earthquake. Yeah. Goes to Decidueye, takes a Mega Swampert Earthquake, perfectly fine. And with Quill Rush, it should scare the shit out of Ogerpon. That was pretty... Leaf Blade this. Down he goes. And this means the only thing left is Ogerpon. Who only sees kill with Cudgel. Old Breaker, sure buddy. Let's see, let's check Noivern's range here. 135, 26, 161, I'm fine. This is never Throat Chop, this is always Cudgel. Noivern comes in, takes the Cudgel, outspeeds this, and kills with Aeroblast. Yeah, we're fine. Aeroblast this. Alright. And that's the rival fights. This is Draco Meteor. And he gives me the Kubfu. Luckily, we already got our Evergrande City encounter, so this is just filler. Okay, let's go put Kubfu in the death box. There he is. Alright, we already got our Evergrande encounter, so that doesn't count as a restricted. Okay. Alright. There are only a few encounters remaining in the game. I'm not doing Wally tonight, but I will probably get my final encounter tonight, at least before the Elite Four cook. What's left? It's Sutopolis City. Yeah, okay. Is there any duping I can do here? I don't think so. I haven't taken Moss Deep yet, actually. I could take Moss Deep and try to dupe out Machop. You know what? I think I like that. Let's go do Moss Deep encounter real quick. I have not taken that, and I already know I'm not taking any of the legendaries. I'm sorry, any of the mythicals. So let's go ahead and take this. I'd like to see Machop here, so I don't have to worry about Machamp. But it's not terribly likely. Let's just see what we get. Survey says we get Snom. Okay. That's fine. Alright, is there anything else left that I really want to take right now? There's water stuff. I don't think so. No. I guess I'll go pick up the Master Ball from Magma Hideout real quick, so I have those on deck. And then I'll use one on the next encounter. So a quick detour to Magma Hideout. Turn the rappel on. Get on the bike, and let's roll. Okay, grab the Master Ball. Then we can take Victory Road and call the night. I will not be doing Wally tonight. Did I not? Oh, that's why. Yeah, I like the music. Give me a sec. I think it's here. Yep. Okay, let's get out of here. And let's go pick up Victory Road. I do have a preferred encounter here. There is a Pokemon I would really like to see. It's not terribly likely, but it's not Deancey, so we got that going for us. Okay. I would really like a certain Pokemon here. Like, this Pokemon could come to the Elite Four. I'd really like it. I have a general idea of what my team is going to look like, but pulling this Pokemon would make me feel a little more confident. With that said, it's not terribly likely. So the best thing we can do is just... Well, let's make sure you're the lady that pulls the Ultra Beasts and shit. No. Okay. That is you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab that from Shoal Cave. With that said, let's take our encounter, huh? Come on. Do me nice. Eh. Alright, that's not the one I was hoping for. It's okay. It's okay. That's the expected result. It is a Mega. Let's just Master Ball it. Be done with it. Your name is Rosie. Alright, because my encounter there is used up and I can no longer get it, I will say I was hoping for a Hydreigon. It would have helped, but I think we have plays without it. We'll have to figure it out, though. With that said, that's it for today's stream. tomorrow we're gonna take on Wally and probably get to work on the optional, not the optionals, on the Victory Road trainers. We are getting dangerously close to the Elite Four. That said, tomorrow let's kill Wally, huh?